Hi, it's Queenie and this is Challenge 4, Express Yourself. At the end of Challenge 3, the contestants were told that we were going to have time to practice a technique that we were going to need to use for Challenge 4. And my first reaction was, meh, no big deal. If I haven't done it already, I'll be able to pick it up fairly quickly because, you know, I'm like a knitter. Well, the package arrived and I opened it up and I found this knitting machine and I about fell over. My first reaction was, woo, dies! And then I got it out of the box and I used it and I realized I am in big trouble here. And the problem is not with the machine. The problem is that my disability, the POTS, makes it impossible for me to use the machine standing up at a table cranking away. And what happened for me is within 20 minutes I was really very ill. I was quite close to passing out. And I really thought I was going to have to quit the competition, which would have been just awful. But my wonderful husband figured out a way for me to use this machine in a POTS-friendly knitting position, which is sitting semi-reclined with my feet up. And he made a stand for me, and I've got pictures of it here. Alright, so once I figured out how to actually make this machine work for me, it's fabulous. I'm having a great time. And I found that it's really changed how I think about designing because I don't have to have my whole path planned out before I pick up yarn. I've got, it goes so quickly, I can just crank something out and play. And with what I've come up with for my design, it really came about in this kind of experimenting. So I'm making a pullover, and the pullover has a portrait collar. And what I wanted to do with my pullover is to have it be something that someone could make if they just open their king size express and start knitting. Every piece of it is either a rectangle or a tube, and it's all about drape and shape and how things are put together to fit, to flatter, to drape well. My colorway for the contest was this tan. There we go. And the multicolor yarn actually stripes. So I've got that kind of effect to work with. One final thing. Because the pullover goes together so quickly, I'm calling it Toot Sweet. See you at the judging.